Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Skylanders Giants T-Rex gaming figure by Activision. This figure comes included with either the Portal Owners Pack or the starter set of Skylanders Giants for most of the current gaming systems. The figure was first available in October, specifically the 21st of October of 2012. And the price for the figure depends on which set you pick up. For the Portal Owners Pack, it usually costs about $60. I believe the starter set can cost about $75. Taking a look at T-Rex in the packaging, and I have one specific for the Xbox 360. That's my gaming platform of choice. And I purchased the Portal Owners Pack. So this particular figure here is packaged with just the game and the figure and some little accessories. I believe the starter set comes included with the Portal and the 2 or 3 additional figures. But for the Portal Owners Pack, we just have T-Rex for the figure. And you can see the figure there. A very large figure compared to the other Skylanders. Here we have the back of the packaging. And we have screenshots from the games right here with different characters in the game. Very nice. And we have one of the Giants characters here, Thumpback, I believe. And here we have a list of Skylanders that you can collect. If you'd want to have every character on there, it's going to be quite a hunt. And there are various factions, just like in the previous version of the game. Basically 8 factions, and characters belong to whatever faction is listed there. Pretty cool. Now we'll be right back and have T-Rex out of the package. Okay, we have T-Rex freed from his packaging, and the figure does come with a few items, and we'll go over those items first before we take a look at T-Rex. And we'll start out with this, and this is the actual game itself, Skylanders Giants. And for me, I use the Xbox 360. It's also available for like PS3, the Wii, and the Nintendo 3DS, I believe. And I haven't opened it yet. We have not been able to play it. We're going to go ahead and play it pretty soon, though. And you can see some screenshots here on the back of the game on how to use T-Rex. You basically take the figure, place it on the portal, and that'll activate the character in the game. And we have a screenshot here. We have another screenshot of T-Rex wielding a boulder there. And down here we have a preview of other Skylanders that you can collect and play. And there are 45 plus Skylanders to collect. Now I'm not sure if they're including the characters from the first game or not when they say plus 45. So I don't know. I have to find out if that includes the characters from the first game. Because you can take the characters from the first game and play it in Skylanders Giants. So that's pretty cool. But that's the game. Next thing we'll take a look at is a nice poster they included. Basically a checklist of sorts that you can, I guess, mark off or just hang on the wall. Basically, the base characters in the Skylanders Giants game, and they show you all of the factions here of water, I think tech, earth, and over here we have magic, fire, and the undead, life, and air down at the bottom. So there's quite a few characters here, about 6 per faction, I would say, roughly. making it a total of about 48, at least on this sheet alone. I don't see any legendaries or variants on here, so there's a bit more on there. But that's the nice poster there. Next thing we'll take a look at is the sticker sheet that comes included, specific to T-Rex. Now I'm obscuring the bottom half because the bottom half of the sticker sheet has a special code that we may want to use later on. But I can show you the top half here. It's got a nice sticker of T-Rex there, and how to use the code in the game as well. So that's the code. Then you also have this sheet here. Let's go ahead and unfold this. It's basically warnings and information in several different languages on there. Very fine print. You can barely read it. You really need to have a magnifying glass to read it clearly. It's very, very small print. Next thing we'll take a look at is the card. Each of the Skylanders has a card, pretty nice, and has a picture of T-Rex, and I'll be right back. Okay, taking a look at the card, you have a nice picture of T-Rex here, and also some statistics. It looks like strength, defense, speed, and luck. And I haven't looked at some of the cards from the older series. I have to go back and look, but it looks like the Giants statistics have gone up to 150. I could be wrong. I thought the first series only went up to 100, but it looks like it may have increased by 50 points to accommodate the Giants, I believe. And you can see that T-Rex here is very, very strong, close to the max there, and he is very tough as well. Doesn't move so well, moves okay, and is about the same in his ability in luck. And you can see the faction symbol here at the top corner of life, T-Rex's name, and here in a little icon to indicate that he's a giant, so that's kind of cool. And on the back here we have the Skylanders Giants logo, and it's very hard to see on the video screen, but there is an imprint of all the different factions in the white areas. It's just very faded and it's hard to see, but it is there, so that's kind of cool. Now, taking a look at T-Rex, and T-Rex here is pretty cool, and let me go ahead and just turn this down a little bit here. And this is a pretty hefty figure. It is truly a giant amongst the other Skylanders. And we'll just go ahead and do a size comparison real quick. And I have my favorite figure from the first game here, Prison Break. And just lining it up against T-Rex, you can see that T-Rex, it really does dominate. And he's about twice the size of Prison Break there. And pretty cool to have this new feature for Skylander Giants, to have these giant Skylanders. But very cool, and taking a look at the figure, it's very, very nice, very well sculpted, lots of detail. Just turning this around, and it's very, very cool. And I'll just start out with the sculpt here, especially with the head. Now, T-Rex is of, I guess, a tree-based Skylander. You could see it's evident just throughout his sculpt and his body, and then the head here. You could see what look like tree trunks, I guess, and branches here. And the texture on the sculpt is very, very nice. I really like it. It's not smooth. You can feel the indentations in the texture on the skin there. And also you can see portions of where it looks like it was sawed off over here on his shoulders and on his back here. You can see the stump there, and the rings, tree rings. That's very, very cool. And it's painted nicely as well. It's got a really nice paint job and wash to really look like it's tree bark, and it's very, very cool. Now I'm not sure what this is supposed to represent on his arm here. It looks like it has the same texture, at least the lines going along the arm as the same as the tree bark, but it's painted in a reddish color, so I'm not sure what that's supposed to represent, but it's still pretty cool. And he's got spikes coming out of his of that area as well. One thing I do have to mention is the eyes here are crystalline in quality. I think they light up. I haven't placed them on the portal yet, but I believe the eyes do light up. There's a bit of light piping going probably up through the legs and going out to the eyes. So it should be pretty cool once we put Tree Rex on the portal. And based on this particular piece right here, which looks like a semi-translucent plastic, I'm willing to bet that this will light up as well, which is pretty cool. And it's a yellowish color on there to match, I guess, the spikes coming out. But very cool, and it looks like he's got greenish moss or grass type pants or trunks there. Very cool. And of course he stands upon a base of leaves to represent the Life faction, and that's pretty cool. Now one thing I did notice is the illuminated base here. Basically it's just translucent plastic on the bottom of the base, which lights up when you place it on the portal. And for Skylander Giants, or the second series of Skylanders, it looks like the theme is orange. And any Skylander Giants characters will have an orange base, while the first version of Skylanders had that green base on there. So that's pretty cool, and you can see the faction down below here of Life to represent Tree Rex there. So this should be pretty cool once we get to play this figure. And it's just a really nice, hefty figure, and lots of detail, and really cool. And I can't wait to get to playing this. But this is our casual peek into the Skylander Giants Tree Rex gaming figure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.